The first time I noticed it, I thought I was imagining things. An RV. A big, ugly, sun-faded RV parked crooked in the middle of my driveway like some oversized lawn ornament. At first, I figured it was just someone who got lost. My ranch isn't exactly easy to stumble across. You've got to take 2 dirt roads, cross a cattle guard, and pass 3 private property signs. Strangers don't just end up here. But then I saw her. HOA Karen, lawn chair unfolded, sunglasses perched on her nose, sipping iced tea like she was on vacation. I walked up, slow, because honestly, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. "Karen," I said carefully, "what's your RV doing in my driveway?" She gave me a smile that could curdle milk. "The HOA board has decided your property is underutilized. There's so much empty land just sitting here. So, I've claimed this spot for my RV. It'll only be temporary, until we work out a leasing agreement." I stared at her. "You what?" She leaned back, waving a hand at the horizon. "Oh, don't be so dramatic. You've got acres and acres of dirt and cows. You won't even notice me here. Besides, the HOA rules allow temporary parking for recreational vehicles. So technically, I'm not breaking any laws." That's when I realized this wasn't a mistake. This was deliberate. Karen was trying to stake her claim on my land like a prospector driving a flag into the ground. I clenched my jaw. "Karen, I don't care what your HOA rules say. This is my ranch. You are trespassing. Move the RV." She laughed, actually laughed in my face. "No, and if you try to tow me, I'll sue you. I've already called the HOA lawyer." That was the last straw. I walked back to my house, grabbed my phone, and dialed a tow company I knew well, the kind that dealt with semi-trucks and tractors, not just minivans. 2 hours later, a massive wrecker truck pulled up, chains clanking, engine growling. The driver took one look at the situation and grinned. "That the eyesore?" "Yep," I said. Karen sprang up from her lawn chair, shrieking. "You can't do this. This is illegal. I'll call the cops." The tow driver shrugged. "Go ahead. By the time they get here, your RV'll be in the impound lot." Karen tried to stand in front of the RV, arms spread like she was some kind of martyr. But the driver had seen it all before. He lowered the hook, attached the chains, and in one fluid motion yanked the RV forward. Karen jumped out of the way with a scream as her temporary home was dragged down the driveway, sparks flying as the bumper scraped the gravel. She was on her phone the whole time, screeching into 911 about illegal repossession and abuse of power. But when the sheriff's cruiser showed up, the look on her face was priceless. Because the sheriff who stepped out wasn't just any officer. It was my wife, Emma. Karen froze. "You again? What is this? Some kind of conspiracy?" Emma didn't even try to hide her smirk. "Karen, you parked your RV on private property without permission. That's trespassing. And when you ignored a lawful order to move it, that's obstruction. Want me to keep going?" Karen sputtered, tears forming in her eyes. "But the HOA rules." Emma held up a hand. "I don't care what your HOA rules are. They stop at your property line. This is his land. You're under arrest." The look on Karen's face when the cuffs clicked shut, worth every headache she'd ever caused me. As the deputies escorted her to the squad car, the tow truck driver leaned toward me and said, "She's going to be real popular down at county lockup." I chuckled. "Yeah, well, maybe she can tell the inmates all about her HOA rules." That night, as the stars spread across the sky and the driveway was finally clear again, I sat on the porch with Emma. "You think she'll come back?" I asked. Emma shook her head, smiling faintly. "Not in an RV. And not anytime soon." And for the first time in weeks, the ranch was quiet again.